Kiyra Lynn with Hollywood First Look, and right now I'm here on the red carpet for the Asia Society of Southern California. The carpet's about to begin. Let's take a first look. Asia Society of Southern California had their annual gala honoring the creative artists behind the acclaimed series Pachinko. Global Ambassador honoree, Olympic gold medal winning free skier Eileen Gu was also in attendance, along with Stephanie Hsu and Ling, who were there as presenters.
I am so honored to be named the Global Ambassador for Asia Society Southern California, especially following two legends, Kobe and Yao Ming. So I think that I certainly have some big shoes to fill, but in that sense I think that being a young person and being the first female, that is something that I seek to represent, and I hope that through my own voice and through my own journey that other people can see themselves reflected in me. I never feel the need to be pigeonholed, and I feel as though now more than ever it's so important to seek unity and to seek people with multicultural backgrounds to be able to bring people together. And so I'm really, really honored to have this honor tonight, and thank you guys so much.
It's unfortunate that progress takes time, but I'm very excited that we're in the moment that we're in, because it feels like a lot of growth is possible. It feels like we're really punching out of a lot of boxes. And of course, art is a huge part of that, right? To be culturally accepted as artists, to be soulful and funny and weird and just making things as a part of our American culture, that's huge. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, what's so funny is that when we made the film, I did not know anything about Hollywood. I really didn't understand the concept of box offices, but I remember going up to the Daniels and I remember saying to them, this was pre-pandemic, I said, this movie is gonna bring people back to the movie theaters. This is before a pandemic happened or, anything, right? I was just like, people are gonna want to believe in the cinemas again after this movie. And it's wild that it came true.
Over the years, there has been this recognition that Asian America is sort of a category unto ourselves. We have a unique heritage, unique stories, and the contributions of Asian Americans in this country are so invaluable and so worth knowing. And it's exciting that there has been this opening, out of this crisis, there has been this opening and realization that Asians have been sort of on the periphery, and we're not going to take that anymore. We've come together, we're standing together, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, and we're not going to allow ourselves to be silenced anymore or be on the periphery.
I mean, it's astonishing. It warms my heart. It makes me feel humbled. It makes me feel honored to be a part of that. I'm sort of flabbergasted and amazed at the amount of impact that he was able to have in such a short amount of time. And yet it's so real, and I encounter it all the time, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of continuing that legacy.
The thing that makes me most happy is that not only do so many people see themselves in this show, right, but they see their mothers and they see their grandmothers. I think that's the thing, those are the comments that always touch me the most, when it's like, I never understood, why my parents never talked about this, or why. And if this show is at all any part of that conversation and opening those doors, it's amazing. But also, I think I just love when fans criticize the show as well, right? Why did they do that? Because that means they're engaged, right? That means they care. And we want this to feel like part of your family.
I did some kind of event in Korea in Apple Store, so we kind of had a conversation with the audience, and they were raising their hands and asking me some questions. And they were all from foreign countries, so they're literally immigrants who understand Pachinko very deeply, and it touched to their emotions so well. So they were not even asking questions. They all said, thank you for making this show and be in that moment, and can share these things with us. So that kind of things, it made me so cry.
So I was born as a Zainichi Korean in Japan. So just like the characters in the book, in the show. So immediately I felt, oh, this is a story about me, about my family. So I really want to do it, and then I'm so happy to be a part of this show.
Thank you guys so much for watching. For more information, you can go to asiasociety.org. My name is Kiyra Lynn, and I'll see you next time.